world turns.
Hi, I didn't expect to see you here.
You flying down to Waco for Cal?
No, I'm just meeting some VIPs. Business trip?
No, I'm heading back east to visit my mother for a little while. Trying to mend fences while I still can.
Yeah, well, I know you two haven't been very close.
Well, maybe that can change.
Hope so. Listen, can I give you help with your luggage?
No, thanks. Evan's here. He just went inside to check and see what the delay about the jet was all about. Courtney's here, too.
Connor, I guess there are things that I ought to say, but...
Don't. There's no need to say anything. You made your decision, and I accept it.
Well, I can certainly see why Mary Elizabeth lingerie is stacked model.
Yeah, well, it only lasted 6 months.
What? 6 months? What happened?
Antonio Reyes was handling the account, and I'm afraid he let his personal feelings get in the way.
That's a shame.
It happens.
Listen, before you go, I want some information on you so that I can tell Max, my head of my showroom in New York. What's your agency?
Gillette.
Gillette? Well, they're one of the best. And when will you be back in New York?
I don't really know. By early March, I hope.
Early March. Early March. Okay. Well, I'll have Max call Gillette. And can I get your home phone number as well?
555-3296.
All right. Now, you know, I really need to get back to New York myself. I've been neglecting those offices, spending way too much time here overseeing the riverfront complex.
Yeah, I noticed that. You've done a lot. That was Tonio's big dream.
Yes. Now, you and Tonio were very close, yes?
Yes. And like I said, I lost an important account over it, and a lot of other more important things. And that's a mistake that I will never make again.
I got her down here, Franny.
Hey, Barbara, I used the baby's crying as an excuse to move to another phone.
Are you alone?
Yeah.
I'm sorry about this. I just don't know who else to call.
Look, I've known for some time that Nicole thought that Gavin was responsible for Philippe's murder, but there wasn't any proof. Has something changed?
No. Nicole thinks that Philippe was threatening blackmail, and if she's right, we could be in trouble.
I'm not sure I follow.
Daryl, don't you remember? I received a letter the day that Philippe was murdered. Someone knew that we were in Rome together, and whoever it was wanted a lot of money not to tell Franny.
Yeah, but it wasn't signed, so there's no proof that Philippe wrote it.
It had to be Philippe. I told Gavin. He told me that he would take care of it. If he killed Philippe, he did it to protect me.
Okay, listen, Tom and Margot know the score. When you get back, tell them everything and let them handle it.
No, they can't go on protecting us. Daryl, sooner or later, our little tryst in Rome is bound to become public knowledge.
You're right. We can't allow that to happen.
As the world turns. This portion brought to you today by Pampers Faces for dry and happy babies.
When I look into those eyes, I wonder what the world will be like when Ben is my age. You see, I'm concerned about my baby's health, but I'm also concerned about the environment. That's why it's not easy choosing a diaper today. So I looked into it. And after what I found out, I chose Pampers. Because dry skin is important to keeping a baby's skin healthy.
Compare cloth diapers to Pampers. Pampers has a special Stay Dry top sheet and super absorbent core that help keep wetness away from your baby. So while cloth diapers stay wet, Pampers can stay drier next to his skin.
Besides, I've read they're looking at ways to compost Pampers with other household trash to turn them into reusable soil conditioner. It's only just starting, but it makes me feel a whole lot better because my baby deserves a drier diaper and all our children deserve a cleaner world.
Solid waste composting is currently unavailable to most people. Call to learn how you can bring it to your community.
Millions of women use solid antiperspirants that can leave a messy white residue. Don't mess your dress like that. Try Ban Clear deodorant. It goes on without the messy white residue solid antiperspirants can leave. So come on, don't mess that dress. Use new Clear deodorant from Ban.
Loving care says wash away gray. Don't change your color. Just keep it soft and shining forever. Loving care says wash away gray.
So, when do you fly back?
As soon as I finish packing. I just don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know how I'm going to face Gavin knowing that he might be responsible for Philippe's death.
Barbara, you can't afford to let Gavin know what Nicole told you.
Honey, let me talk to you before you head out.
I didn't know you and the baby were down here. Your sister wants to talk to you.
I'm counting on you to find a way out of this.
Don't worry, I will. Here we go. Come here.
Got it?
Yeah.
Go to Daddy.
Got it.
Hi.
Well, hi. What a nice surprise. I thought you would have been at work by now.
Well, actually, I decided to take the day off because I felt like Carolyn was coming down with the cold. But tell me how everything went with Paul.
Oh, everything went really, really well. I'll tell you all about it when I get back. Franny, I'm trying to catch a flight, okay?
Yeah, okay. I won't keep you any longer. Have a safe flight, and I'll see you when you get back. Okay. Bye-bye. Well, that was weird. She acted like she didn't even want to talk to me.
Oh, hon, she's probably still reeling from what Nicole told her.
Well, what kind of proof does Nicole have about this whole thing anyway?
I'm not sure, but I keep thinking about that note that was in Philippe's shaving kit, you know, about Arthur using the alias George Stewart.
Yeah.
And Margaret always thought that Gavin might have planted it. My turn, let me see it.
Well, that makes sense, doesn't it? I mean, if Gavin was afraid of being suspected, why not point the suspicion to someone else?
For sure.
This whole thing, it's just, I don't know how much longer I can handle it. I mean, Barbara almost married the man. No wonder she's so upset.
Yeah, for sure.
What was it you said about something you and Barbara couldn't allow to happen?
Jade, remind me to call Max Rosen in New York about using Ms. Wendell.
All right. Ellie called from M&A. She'd like a meeting.
I'll get back to her.
Well, I should be going.
Yeah? Now, listen, since you're going to be in Oakdale for quite a while, I think you and I ought to have dinner and drinks together once I've spoken to Max.
I'll have to check my schedule. But Ron Gillette does all my booking.
Yes, of course.
I have an idea.
What's that?
Since you and Barbara Ryan are so close, and I've worked with Barbara, why don't the three of us all get together and go out to dinner some night?
Well, perhaps we should. I'll have to ask her when she gets back.
Great. Thank you again.
It's my pleasure.
Bye-bye.
Well, 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 Miss Wendell. He may be more of a challenge than I thought. Good.
Gavin, Marcy brings here to see you.
All right. Listen, before you send her in, come here, come here. I want to apologize for being so short with you last night. I was taken back by Margot demanding the records from the Hawaiian trip last April.
Gavin, I really could field questions better for you if I understood why you want people thinking you were with me.
Well, it's personal. But I promise a big, handsome bonus to make up for my behavior, all right?
Perhaps you'd better wait till our financial situation improves.
Jade, our cash flow problem is only temporary, believe me. Okay. Oh, all right, see, now when? Has Jessica returned the check yet?
Not yet.
No. Well, she will. And once Duncan has had his temper tantrum, then the check will be returned to us, and I will transfer those funds from the Kruger Foundation to Kruger Industries, where it belongs. And no one, including the IRS or the foundation directors, will be any the wiser. Now, let's get Marcy in there. Marcy Breen!
Hello.
Come here. Come on in. You want some coffee?
I'd love a cup.
Please, sit right there.
Great.
Now, how's the house hunting going?
The apartment hunting, I'd say.
Oh.
Well, it's going fine. It's pretty difficult to match a great Lucy mansion.
Yes, well, a young woman with your considerable talents will have her very own mansion any time now.
Yeah.
Although I don't see your husband being comfortable with hot and cold running servants.
Well, Link is a country boy at heart, but country boys can still be trained, you know, if they have the right trainer.
Yeehaw.
There's something that I want to make sure that you understand. When I talked to you yesterday, I just wanted to tell you about Candace Rogers wanting you for the DeWitt commercial. I didn't have any ulterior motive.
I never thought you did.
Well, I think that your wife misunderstood, and I tried to explain it to her in the powder room later.
Yeah, I heard things got kind of out of hand.
Yeah. I'm not very proud about the way I acted. I just thought that Marcy would tell you.
No, she didn't. I overheard Lucinda and her talking about it.
Well, after last night, I guess it's pretty obvious I need a little time away from here. So anyway, if you are interested in doing a commercial for a new all-natural cereal, well, then I'm sure Candace will get in touch with you.
I never thought I'd consider putting myself through that again.
Hey, no sweat. You're an old pro now.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that, but I sure could use the money. Tuition for Hutch is running higher than I thought.
And I'm sure you and Marcy will probably be looking for your own place now, too, huh?
Yeah. Although it hasn't been easy to find, Marcy's taste is, lifestyle is a little fancier than mine.
Hey, Link. I know your tastes have always been pretty simple and down to earth. Just don't let anyone change it too much, okay? Okay, here's your...
Found the pilot.
Thank you.
He's got the jet all fueled up. He's ready to move out.
Great, well, let's get my luggage together then.
Okay, well, I'm gonna wait here.
Okay.
I hope you get the change that you need.
Thank you. I'm gonna try.
Good.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
Safe trip.
Thank you.
Soft, 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 fluffy soft. From a dryer sheet, Downy dryer sheet.
Downy softens best of any dryer sheet. See? Downy's fluffy softness even cushions a bubble. That's because we put the fluffy softness of Downy liquid into a dryer sheet.
Come on, come on, come on in. Feel the Downy softness next to your skin.
For the most softness of any dryer sheet,
Come on in to Downy.
Even when you're training for the gold, you want white socks to stay white. That takes the cleaning power of Tide, plus the whitening power of bleach. Now you can have both in one small package. Introducing new Ultra Tide with bleach. It's concentrated, so just one scoopful cleans a full load. Look, a dirty sock is only this white with this other detergent, but Ultra Tide with bleach gets it gleaming white. New Ultra Tide with bleach, a superior performer.
meatloaf tonight? Put an alarm clock in your pantry. Then you won't forget the Lipton Recipe Soup Mix. With its special blend of seasonings and toasted onions, your meatloaf will wake 'em up. Add Lipton Recipe Soup Mix. It's too good to forget.
Right between lunch and dinner, it's snack time. But all those calories? Nope, not this time. My answer? Wrigley Spearmint Gum. The taste I love in just 10 little calories. Instead of snacking, I enjoy pure chewing satisfaction.
Richard Farnsworth is the sheriff.
You throw a heck of a punch for a kid.
Wilford Brimley is his deputy.
Stop calling me kid.
The Boys of Twilight premieres Saturday, February 29th.
What are you doing just aimlessly wandering around the hospital?
I've got proof sheets to show. I have a couple of the pictures we picked out turned out to be fuzzy.
Yeah? I got to get back to work. I'll tell you what, why don't you pick up a couple of sandwiches at the deli and have lunch at your place with
Oh,
Mara?
great.
I'll see you in a bit.
All right.
See you, Dad.
So what's going on with Julie?
Nothing's going on with Julie.
What
She
do you
still
mean?
wants to take Karen away. I let her have it this morning. I told her she should just give it up for us.
Andy, please, look, I know that you care, but don't back her into a corner or we're going to be in trouble.
She's just freaking out because she can't get custody of Pete and Jenny. Lisa and I talked about it. I told her. Hey.
Hi.
Hi, Iva. Andy. I guess we'll see you at the dance tonight, huh? Not if I see you first.
Bye.
Well, that wasn't so bad. Maybe you're right. Maybe it does get easier. Well, I hope it does for Connor. God, it must be tough for her running into Link at the airport like that.
Yeah.
I think it's going to take her a long time to get over Link.
You know, I think it might work both ways.
What do you mean?
Well, I was watching Link while you were walking Connor to the Wasp jet, and I don't think he's over her yet either.
Oh, don't tell me that. He's married to Marcy. I wish he'd just leave Connor alone.
Well, did you find out where she was yesterday?
Park Forest.
Why?
I don't know. Said she needed time alone to think.
Well, I mean, maybe that's good, that she had time alone to think about this. I mean, that's where Aaron was born, and maybe she'll realize why we all made that decision we made last summer.
One would think so, but I don't. She came back, she went to see Fred Greer, Tonio's lawyer. She's been talking to him about ways to get Aaron back.
So I don't care what's breaking on the case, because at 5 o'clock I'm coming back here, and you are leaving. We're going to go pick up the boys, and then we're going to go back home and decorate for Casey's party, because the people are arriving at...
7.
Survey set. Honey, you got the #1 answer.
It's a year? It's been a year already? You sure that kid's not lying about his age?
And you still haven't taken your full maternity leave yet. You know, Casey's going to be in college by the time you get around to that.
No, that's not true, because there's a lot of things breaking on this Crawford case.
Yeah, what? Something I don't know about? What's that, guys?
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
I got a call from Barbara. Nicole went to Zurich to see her.
Really? Any special reason?
No, just the same thing she told me, that she thinks that Gavin is responsible for Philippe's death.
Does she have any proof? Any proof at all?
Not according to Barbara, but, you know, I don't think she'd tell Barbara even if she knew. Maybe you should call her and ask her.
Is Nicole still in Zurich?
She may be in Paris by now.
Okay. Let's say that Gavin is the murderer of Philippe, or he had him murdered. Why? Why? What's the motive?
I think I have the answer for that.
Okay, shoot.
All right, we know that Philippe knew that Arthur was passing inside Gavin when Gavin was trying to take it over. Right now, Philippe had testified to that, it would have sent Gavin straight to jail. Maybe Philippe got greedy and was trying to blackmail him.
Okay, that sounds plausible.
Could be.
Hey, why don't you try calling Barbara? She probably knows where Nicole is.
Daryl, if Gavin killed Philippe, he did it to protect me. But please, let's wait until there's more proof, because once we've said anything about the blackmail note that I received, or that Gavin even knew about it, Tom and Margot can't possibly go on protecting us. Our night in Rome will have to come out.
My granny spaghetti recipe. With ordinary grated toppings? Oops. Some are 1/3 fats and fillers, but Kraft is 100% grated Parmesan for 100% great taste. Granny would approve.
Introducing Maxwell House Light. It tastes as rich as Maxwell House coffee, but only has half the caffeine. So rich, you'll just think of it as Maxwell House. New Maxwell House Light. All the rich taste, half the caffeine.
How can I ever forget one of my special customers, little Michael? Every week he'd come in, and every time he'd say, his eyes shining,
Stork reason, please, Mrs. Smith.
one of those reasons I had to give him immediately. The others I put in a bag for him. Now there is Stork Chocolate Reason, a long-lasting, chewy chocolate caramel covered with rich chocolate, just right for Michael.
Stork Chocolate Reason, please, Mrs. Smith.
And Michael still eats the first one immediately. Stork Chocolate Reason, the everlasting chocolate chew.
I'll borrow my mother's earrings, her scarf, but my mother's tampons. No way! I found new Ultimates, cardboard applicator tampons from Playtex. Great protection, plus a curved cardboard applicator. Ultimates. It's not your mother's tampon.
He's murdered before.
Oh, no. You did kill her.
I did this for you. And left another for dead.
So we're not too late.
Will he kill again?
I'm not letting you out of my sight. Not as long as I live.
Or be caught instead?
Just let Holly go.
Don't miss Guiding Light all this week.
The Boys of Twilight, premiering Saturday, February 29th.
Okie doke, Lily. I'll be there. Bye.
Hi.
Oh, hi, Julie. I didn't expect to see you here.
I just came by to see Lily to thank her for the dinner party last night.
Oh, she's over at BRO. I just got off the phone with her. I heard about Lucinda showing up with Gavin, and...
Yeah. It was a little hairy for a while, but it was okay. It was nice seeing Lily and Holden in their own home and so happy. You know, I feel like I've made peace with the rest of the Snyders, but I really don't know where I stand with you.
Well, Julie, I don't make any judgments on you if that's what you mean. I mean, I've made enough mistakes in my own life. I could never do that, but I must say that the mistake that you and Holden made almost tore our family apart.
I know.
But hey, everything's okay. Everything seems to be working out for everyone. There's something that you need to know. Iva told me the truth. She told me that you're Aaron's mother, and I know who the father is, and I think that you should know that.
Good morning.
Hi.
Julie, hi.
Link, thank you for inviting me to your reception the other night.
Oh, I'm glad you could come. But actually, it was Marcy's idea. What can I say? I've got a very understanding wife. How you doing?
M&A, Ellie Snyder Anderson. Yeah, Ted. They're in my office. All right, I'll call you back. Bye. Oh, yeah, I gotta get to work. It was really nice seeing you again.
Yeah, you too. I hope I get to see Kirk before I have to head off to New York.
Yeah, well, you've got to hurry because he's going to Maine tomorrow. He's going to take Iva and Aaron with him. So, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
See you later, El. So, I guess your modeling career's really taken off, huh?
Yeah. You know, Link, there's something I've been wanting to say. I know what happened between us in Seattle really hurt you, and I'm so sorry about all of
Julie,
that.
it's okay. It's all in the past, and I'm very happy now, thanks to Marcy.
I'm glad. I'm really glad. Because you're a sweet guy, and you deserve to have a good life. A lot of little Laffertys running around.
Julie, are you okay?
Jade spoke to my pilot. He said he was standing by. When are you leaving?
Soon. I promised Paul I'd see him one last time, though, today.
Has Nicole been in touch?
Yes, in fact, she flew here to Zurich to see me last night.
Oh. Well, good. Then she got my messages. I certainly didn't expect her to make the trip, though.
Well, actually, she had some business here in town to take care of today.
Well, if you speak with her, have her call me.
I don't think I'll see her again.
Barbara, what's wrong? You seem distant.
Oh, I just have all my discussions with my son on my mind, that's all.
Well, I want to hear all about your talks. I love you, Barbara, and I can't wait till you're home.
I'll see you soon. Bye. I'm sorry. I've made things quite awkward for you, haven't I? Yeah, perhaps I shouldn't have shared my suspicions with you. Actually, Nicole, you're not the first person to warn me about Gavin. Your warnings are just harder to ignore. You've known him for a very long time. Not really. We only had one brief dalliance, but that was years ago. No, I know him more through Philippe, who depended on him. But let me tell you, Philippe never trusted him. Hello?
Barbara, it's Margot. Daryl's here at the station. He told us about your call.
What did he say?
Just that Nicole had shared her suspicions about Gavin. Is she still there in Zurich?
Actually, she's right here with me. Hold on a second, Margot. It's Margot Hughes. She'd like to speak to you. Detective Hughes, hello. I see. Yes, I did. No, I have no real proof, but I am so sure.
Nicole, when you flew Philippe's body back to France, you said that a man met you at de Gaulle?
Yes, he came to get the briefcase that I had carried for Gavin.
Do you remember his name?
He told me, but I don't think so.
Try, please.
remember now. It was Emile. Emile Cedron.
Can you describe him?
He was average height, and he had brown hair and dark eyes. I think they were brown, too.
Is there anything else about the conversation that you can tell us?
Just what I've told you before. He wanted to drive me home, but I told him that I was traveling on with poor Philippe, and instead of leaving, he asked me how long I would be away for, who was staying in my apartment, all sorts of things. But I'm so sure that he's the one that broke into my apartment and took Philippe's papers. And I am certain he did it for Gavin.
I don't know when Barbara's leaving. She was very vague. Why?
Sean called. He wants to share the flight as far as London.
No, that's out of the question.
Oh, well, then I'll call him back and tell him to make other arrangements.
No, I'll handle it.
Gavin, there's no need.
I said I would handle it.
I gather your conversation with Barbara upset you.
Look, you have other things to worry about, like telling our people in Hawaii to give Margot Hughes the right answers.
I'm glad I got you. I have another assignment for you.
Place where single guys keep furry meats.
Refrigerator.
Right.
The game is taboo. How would you get your team to guess the secret word without using the 5 best clues?
No, they have like a flat face and like a tail that sits out like this. They sing, they swing on a stick. Squirrel.
Parakeet.
Yeah.
Lots of layers of cheese and you eat.
Oh, it's so stupid. Spectators watch it. The left side, the right side. Tennis. Oh, swimming. Ping pong. Thank you.
Play Taboo at your next party from Milton Bradley.
A group of people who do nothing, we pay them to spend our money.
Congress.
When these two get together, you have one smelly rug and room. You need the double action of baking soda and Valex, only in Carpet Fresh from Airwick, to eliminate rug odors and freshen the room. Airwick Carpet Fresh, double action freshness.
Marshall and Art are going to improve our club crackers.
But club's a tradition.
Oh. Some traditions were meant to be broken.
Wow.
Keebler Club Crackers, now an easy-to-serve single.
Uh-oh.
No elbows on the table.
Remember when eating was simple? Calories. Who cared?
Salt? Too skinny, Grandma.
Hey, no problem.
Pass the butter, please.
Cholesterol.
Yeah.
Well, eating can be simple again with the new lean cuisine. Stouffer's gives it the taste you remember, but with less fat and salt.
Yeah, don't talk with your mouth full.
The new lean cuisine. Taste you can love for life.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
He's a celebrated international playboy and the hottest thing on skis. Italian superstar Alberto Tomba begins his gold medal assault, and Dan Jansen continues his Olympic quest. The Olympics tonight on CBS. Tomba, he never met a mountain or a party he didn't like.
This is CBS.
For more than 50 years, people like you have collected federal duck stamps, and that's helped to protect more than 4 million acres of national wildlife refuge. To find out more, write Duck Stamp, Washington, D.C., 20240.
Come on and nutritize your body. Come on and nutritize your mind. What you got to do is make a phone call. 7 simple numbers, that's all. Come on and nutritize your life.
Now for a limited time, lose 10 pounds free at Nutrisystem. Call 1-800-766-9933. Call now and Nutrisize your life.
How would you like to get a house full of the world's best replacement windows absolutely free? Call now and enter our On the House sweepstakes. You could win a house full of windows free. 4 people will win bay or bow windows. 50 people win double hung. For official rules and entry form, call this toll-free number. There's no purchase necessary, no obligation. Void where prohibited. Offer ends November 30th, so call now.
Okay, hello,
Mason City, Iowa. Take care.
And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
Tom, this is a real break that Nicole's going to fly in here. It means that she's willing to share with us something she wouldn't share with Barbara.
Yeah, let's hope.
Honey, did you get a chance to talk to Jason?
Yeah, I did. He's going to check in with Hal, make sure everything's copacetic, and then get back to me.
Great. So I spoke to the authorities in Hawaii, and they're checking the list of names that Jade gave us to see if Gavin was actually there in April when he said, you know what, I've got a good idea. There's got to be a number in here for Zurich. We ought to call Sean Baxter. I mean, after all, Sean is Gavin's right-hand man, right? He would know if Gavin was in Hawaii then. And it was Sean who faxed Jade the list of the travel itinerary.
Let's not forget who pays Sean's salary.
My husband, the cynic.
Me.
Look, Sean's going to be straight with this. We got to know him really well when he was going out with Franny. Hello. Hi. Do you speak English? Yes, I'm looking for Sean Baxter, please. It's Margot Hughes, a friend of his from Oakdale. Oh, well, do you have a number where I could reach him? And do you know when he might be back? All right, well, when you do speak to him, would you tell him to call me as soon as possible, please? Thanks. He's away, can't be reached, and his secretary doesn't know when he'll be back.
And we are back to the waiting game. I have an appointment. Don't forget about tonight.
You know what, honey, give me a break. Casey is my kid, too. Bye.
Bye.
Mama, you never let me down.
Ms. Ryan, you asked when we'd be arriving.
Yes.
If we get through customs at O'Hare quickly, we should touch down about 6 Oakdale time.
Oh, that's great. Thank you, Eric.
Of course, avoiding that stopover in London was a big help.
What stopover was that?
I'm sorry, I thought you knew. Sean Baxter, one of Mr. Kruger's executives, had planned to fly there with us.
Sean? Oh, I know Sean. Why did he cancel?
Oh, well, he didn't. Mr. Kruger did. I'm sure you know his plans can change quite abruptly. If you need anything, just buzz.
Thank you.
But, Paul, don't you understand? Gavin knows that Daryl is Jennifer's father, so I have to be very careful. I can't afford to make an enemy of him.
Barbara, it's Margot. Daryl's here at the station. He told me about your call.
But what more can Nicole add to what she's already told Barbara?
Who knows, hon? But if Nicole can point the finger at Gavin, it's worth sending the jet over there to pick her up, don't you think?
You're right. And you were right to tell Barbara not to let Gavin see any of her doubts. But how is she going to do that? I mean, it's going to be awfully hard.
Let's not talk about any of the serious stuff, right? We got a nice afternoon together, okay?
Yes. You're right. But I want to take Dana to Memorial. I mean, I'd really like to get her checked out.
It's just sniffles.
Yeah, probably. But I don't want to take her to Tom and Margot's being around all those people until I check it out with Larry.
Right, I'll drive you over there.
All right, thank you.
Sounds like a healthy owl to me.
Sounds like dirty diapers.
Better you than me. Hello?
It's Barbara. Can you talk?
Yeah, I can for a minute, but where are you calling from?
I'm in Gavin's jet. The pilot says we'll be landing around 6. Listen, Daryl, Margot called me. She told me that you told her about my call to you.
Look, I didn't say anything about the blackmail note. Hey, I'll talk to you later. I'll see you at the airport. Right. Okay, bye.
Afraid you could do it. Who was that?
It was the pilot of the jet. He wanted to go over a few things before he took off to pick up Nicole in Paris.
I'll get it. Hello? Yeah, hi. Yes, he is. Just a second. Nicole?
Oh, she probably just wants to talk about the flight arrangement. Hey.
I'm just finishing up here in Zurich before flying back to Paris.
Well, look, the jet's going to be there to pick you up and bring you back here tomorrow. How does noon sound?
Fine. Daryl, there are things I haven't said, not to Barbara, not even to you, but that I will tell the police when I am there. And believe me, it will lead to the proof that Gavin killed Philippe. And Caroline as well.
The window seat over there, if I could just
squeeze by. You hear them?
No, well, we can get out.
No, that's all right. I don't want to put you out.
Not everyone uses the #1 antibacterial deodorant soap. Aren't you glad you use Dial?
If you love chocolate bars, you better grab a spoon. Because Hershey's turned your favorite chocolate bar flavors into delicious pudding. Hershey Puddings, chocolate bar flavors you can eat with a spoon.
Oh, that is awful. That's awful. What'd you do? Well, I wrapped his sweater around my waist, and then I walked out. Backwards.
News Monthly Protection hasn't failed at the worst time. Introducing new Stay Free Ultra Plus, designed to stop accidents before they start.
You'll see. It's really different.
New Stay Free Ultra Plus absorbs better than anything. A natural core draws moisture down, then away, so the surface can absorb again and again.
It's really thin.
Even the shape is better. Wider to protect front to back, edge to edge, covering places never covered before.
Is that good? Trust me. I guess I'll give him back the sweater.
New Stay Free Ultra Plus, designed to stop accidents before they start. When I've got the flu, I just want to hide under a warm comforter. I want to wrap myself in warmth.
That's why there's Tylenol Cold and Flu Hot Liquid. Its comforting warmth helps relieve your flu symptoms. Tylenol Cold and Flu Hot Liquid.
So Iva said that you might use some of those shots for the benefit.
It looks to me like I'm going to be using most of them. They're going to go out to New York with the PR material. And I want you to know something. When you decide you want more work, I have some great connections in Chicago and also here, and I would love to help you out.
Thank you, Ellie. That would be great. I need to add to my portfolio before I go to New York.
Oh, I just assumed that you'd use Oakdale as your home base.
I kind of need a change of scenery, I think.
Oh. Andy. Oh, hi. Hi. I wanted to know if you know where I can reach Sean, where he's... Well, isn't he in Zurich? Lily spoke to him yesterday. No, but he's not. I called the secretary. She says she doesn't know how to reach him.
I finally found a parking space. I gotta go. Hold on to those.
I'll let you know.
Courtney, why don't you ask Gavin about Sean? Okay, see ya.
Hi. Excuse me. I'm in A.L.A.
Did she have a number for Sean?
No, but I guess I will try Gavin.
Well, I have a meeting over there later. Why don't you come with me?
Oh, I don't want to get in your way. All right.
Listen, it would be a big help if you were there. You know how I feel about him having come on to Connor.
I'm sorry I couldn't help you with Sean. I'll see what I can do.
It's all right. I think I will ask Gavin.
All right.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Bye.
Listen, I'm sorry I kept Link out so long, but I set up a couple of apartments for us to see.
Find anything you liked?
Oh, yeah. Just a little pricey.
Excuse me.
Sweetheart, I really respect you wanting to pay for everything, but what am I going to do with this great salary that I'm earning from Lucinda? And besides, that last one we saw was so great. And the space by the master bedroom was perfect for a little nursery, you know.
You know, you make it hard to say no.
Well, couldn't we just talk about it?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
After all, I owe you one for not giving me the third degree about Julie earlier.
Oh, I trust you, Link. Did you know that? What is it? Okay, now you're starting to worry me. What?
No, it's not about Julie. I ran into Connor at the airport this morning. She was flying east to see her mom.
I thought that she and her mom didn't get along. At least that's what Evan always told me.
Well, I guess she's hoping to change that.
So you talked to her for a while then, didn't you?
Yes, and I think we kind of cleared the air. But believe me, there's nothing for you to be jealous about.
Well, it never really entered my mind.
Good.
Carmen.
Hello, Mother. Evan was right. You're looking better than ever.
Why didn't you call to tell me you ain't coming? I could have at least tried to make myself look presentable instead of sitting around in this old robe with my hair and my nails a mess.
Isn't that the robe that Evan just sent you for your last birthday?
Yes, but you can't keep things looking decent in this place. Well, I see you're looking stylish as usual.
Oh, thank you. It's a BRO. I work with the woman who designed it.
Barbara Ryan. Yes, I'm not ignorant, you know. I do a great deal of reading here. There's certainly not much else to do.
Well, anyway, she's supervising Simply Barbara for Walsh now.
I see. Well, then, you have it all now.
Not really. Evan and I got Walsh back from Lucinda. I hope Daddy would have been happy about that. But I ended up losing a man that I cared about very much in the process.
If only James hadn't been such a weak man. If he'd fought Lucinda from the start, our lives would have been very different. Evan would have gone to an Ivy League school instead of that state university. You'd be married now to a man of your own class, and I'd be in my own home. Oh, that's what comes of marrying a man with no spine. He let everyone just walk all over.
Stop it, Mother. You know, you've been putting him down all my life, and I'm really sick of hearing about it. Yes, he had faults. But he was also a very loving, sensitive, caring man, and I loved him very much.
And now, back to our show.
What kind of cereal is that? Six. Is that the kind with 20 flavors in them? No. These are good. Is this the marshmallow stuff? No.
Kix is a cereal with a corn crunch that kids like. And Kix is low in sugar. That's what moms like.
Cat! I guess everybody likes these Kix.
Kix, kid-tested, mother-approved.
I love performing, though it's a lot more fun with an audience. I love sweet things, too, like sun-sweet pitted prunes. They're so tasty and fat-free. It's love, all right. It's sun-sweet.
In Killarney, legend says take a deep breath after it rains, and that fresh, clean feeling will last the rest of your journey. There's a bit of this in every bar of Irish Spring. Ah, the lost and fresh scent of Irish Spring. The Irish never quit.
You know, I love hearing how the pen gives great protection and confidence. Listen. Dear Jim, I didn't think I'd ever host another family picnic, but with the confidence Depend gave me, what a day we had. And these Depend products are the best yet, because AbsorbLock Plus not only absorbs, it actually locks liquid away.
You know, June, some of life's smallest moments bring some of its greatest joys.
Isn't that the truth? Get back into life.
Most cat box fillers cover odors with a heavy fragrance because they can't stop the germs that cause the odors. But now there's new Kitty Litter Max, the best kitty litter ever. Max's special ingredients fight odor-causing germs others can't. So Max keeps germs out of your cat box and odors out of your home. Give germs and odors the axe with new Kitty Litter Max in regular or new scooping formula. It's the best kitty litter ever.
So, have you decided to go up to Maine with Kurt
Yes,
for the wedding?
yes, I think I will. I think I will.
Here's what I think you should do.
What?
Drop Aaron off with Emma, and then you have a
No,
real
I can't
restful
do that.
trip.
I can't do that.
Oh, come on. Emma's raised thousands of you kids. So she
No,
certainly can take care of Aaron.
I promised Lenore that I would bring Aaron.
Okay, have it your own way. In that case, why don't we go do a little packing so you can get out of here?
I can't. I have a very long meeting with
All
her.
right, I'll
Very
tell you
long.
what. I'll get Aaron all ready, and we'll just go right to the party.
John.
Mm-hmm. I'll see you in a bit.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
So did you talk to Julie?
No, I'm going to go over to Lisa's. Maybe she's there.
Andy, please. Please be careful.
Oh, don't worry. Oh, I'll be fine. I promise. So what are you guys whispering about? Business. Oh, yeah? Did she tell you she's going to take Aaron to Maine with her for that wedding? No, that's good. That's great. I do have to do a little work around here, Andy. I'll see you later.
I thought you might.
Hi.
Hello, Julie.
Have you seen Iva around?
I don't know where Iva is. I think she's in a meeting. I don't think she can be disturbed. I'll see you all.
Bye.
What do you want to see Iva for?
Never mind. You made your feelings clear this morning.
I'm sorry that I had to threaten you, but that was the only thing that I could think of.
Hi, guys. Hi, Julie. Hi, Franny.
What are you doing here?
Well, I had to bring this little one by to make sure it was okay for her to go to the party night, and Larry said you could, right? Right,
Oh, she's so beautiful.
Thank you.
Can I hold her?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, thanks.
Here you go. Hey, by the way, what are you doing right now? Margot's tied up, trying to help her get ready for the party, and I told her I told Lila I'd help her, and I'd really like it if you would help me.
I'll help you.
Okay,
sure.
Great.
Where's your husband?
He had to go out to the airport to talk to his pilot.
Do you need a lift then?
Yes, I do.
Okay, my car's out back. I'll go
Wonderful. Thank you.
Hope I can talk to you again soon, Julie. Bye, Carolyn.
Hi, beautiful. Oh. Andy told me about Pete and Jenny. I'm real sorry that you couldn't get custody. He also told me that the doctor said it would be dangerous for you to carry another child. Julie, you know, this little girl right here was carried by a surrogate. What I'm trying to say is that if you and Ron want to have a child, I think it's possible.
I already have a son. He lives right here in Oakdale.
Look, Julie, it's no secret that I just didn't approve of the way things were handled last summer, and I really hated that Andy's still living a lie, but it's done. It's decided. Aaron is Iva's son. You like it?
Well, she's very sweet. Why didn't you have one of the aides get that for you, Connor?
That's all right. I don't mind.
You know, when Jamie... when Evan... I know he wants to be called Evan now. When Evan was here at Christmas time, he said that you and your young man were having problems?
Well, not anymore. He's married now.
Oh, well, that's just as well. He didn't seem like the right sort for you.
Why? What did Evan say about Link?
Now, I have nothing against the working class. It's just that it's not right for someone who was brought up the way you were.
Mother, what is working class? I don't even know what that is.
Oh, please, don't be so purposely dense, Connor. It doesn't suit you.
Working class or not, he was the first man I ever really loved. Partly, I think, because he was raised with such different values than I was.
Are you implying there was anything wrong with the values I tried to instill in you and your brother?
I'm going to be honest, Mother. Part of the reason I think it didn't work out with Link is because I never really had any good role models. All I ever remember was you and Daddy fighting all the time.
He let us all down, Connor. We did without because of him.
Well, you must have loved him once. What happened to that? When did it all turn into bitterness and resentment?
I hope you're not going to blame me for your father's weakness.
No, I know that he was a weak man. But I'm not going to make the same mistakes that you did. Whatever else went wrong, Link taught me that in a relationship, you can't have a relationship without love and without trust. Certainly not a marriage. And I really want that for myself. I'm not going to settle for anything less. And when I do have it, I'm not going to let it go. Even if it means giving up Walsh and everything that I've accomplished. Because I know how empty and lonely life can be when you don't have someone to share it with.
Well, as you know, Fred, with Arthur Claiborne in prison, I'm in need of a local attorney, at least on occasion.
Yes, well, of course, I'd be delighted to help out however I can.
Good. No, I don't see putting you on retainer, but I may need your services to draw up a document for me.
Absolutely. What's involved?
A pledge of $25 million as an investment to be paid off in the... Hold on just a minute, Fred. Yes, what?
Evan Walsh is here for his meeting.
Oh, right. Fred, listen, I'm going to have to get back to you with the specifics. All right, thanks a lot. All right, send them in. But I want you to interrupt us in about 10 minutes.
Courtney's with him. She's having trouble reaching Sean.
All right, send them both in.
Courtney, hi.
You know, I'm sorry to bother you, but I've been trying to reach Sean, and his secretary doesn't know how to get in touch with him.
Oh, yes. You see, I have him on some confidential company business. So I'll get a hold of him. I'll tell him that you want to speak to him.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sure.
Evan, may I have a quick word with Gavin before your meeting?
Sure. Courtney?
Yeah, thanks.
Sure. Well, what's this about?
I thought Sean went to London on some perfectly routine business meeting.
Yes, well, there's been a change of plans.
I see. How can I reach him?
Well, like I told Courtney, you can't. Send Evan in, will you?
Gavin, I know you view Sean as a problem because he was with me in Hawaii last April. But I'm warning you, if anything happens...
Hey, stop right there! I don't like threats. The last person that tried that, Arthur Claiborne, well, we know what happened to him, don't we?
Twice the power. That makes a big difference.
Professional plumbers on Professional Strength Liquid Plumber.
All the other liquid drain openers dilute.
This stuff doesn't. It's more powerful. So twice as much power attacks the hair clog, and bam.
Goodbye, clog.
Get twice the power to the clog. If you can gesture, you can gesture. Gestures, the split-second charades game. Your teammates try to guess your gestures before the one-word clues disappear. Each player has to act out 4 one-word clues before they're swallowed up by the timer. If you can gesture, you can gesture. Gestures, the split-second charades game from Milton Bradley.
Now the wonderful fragrance of flowers in the field is coming to your home. With Renewed fragrance jars, now in beautiful new decorative shapes and fragrances, perfect for any room, any decor, anywhere you want fragrance. Just fill these handcrafted ceramic jars with their own scented oil. The porous surface releases fresh fragrance into the air. The new Fragrance Jar Decorator Collection. Beautiful new shapes, only from Renewed.
There's constipation and there's constipation. Oh, yeah. When it's this bad, take it to the max. New Maximum Relief Formula X-Lax pills with 50% more X-Lax medicine for maximum relief. Oh, yeah. Take it to the max.
Thank you for seeing me so late.
Not at all. Please sit down. Now, I know you were a little hesitant the last time we met, but we have to talk candidly. If you hope to stop this adoption by the first week in March, there are papers that have to be filed, and I do have other clients, Kruger Industries, for example, so my time is somewhat limited.
We didn't really discuss your fee.
Ah, well, we've known each other quite a while. Through Tonio and so on, I thought I'd try and give you a break, work for a little less than normal. Should we say a $1,000 retainer and another $4 when the case is settled?
That's a break?
Well, I assure you, Julie, it's a fraction of what you'd pay if you went to Jessica Griffin, for example. After all, that coat is probably worth 3 or 4 times my fee. And you did indicate that you were involved with a wealthy man in New York.
Well, that's part of the problem.
Well, let's not worry about the money right now. First of all, I need the names of the adoptive mother, the real father, and anyone else who's connected with the fraudulent aspects of the negotiations that you went through last summer.
Hi, Courtney. You know, you are one tough cookie to track down. It's Margot Hughes. Listen, wanted to know if you have a number I can reach your brother, Sean? Oh, really? Is it that unusual? Well, what did Gavin say? Okay, listen, when you do talk to him, tell him to call me as soon as he can. Thanks a lot. Bye. Well, she doesn't know where he is. Gavin said he's on some sort of secret mission. I mean, what could be so secret? Your own sister doesn't know where you are.
I don't care. We have a birthday party to get to, and we're running late.
Honey, not to worry.
Not to worry. You asked for an extra hour. I gave you the extra hour. Now, we got to get over there right now because people are already there, and we're an hour late.
Sweetheart, I have everything under control. Will you relax?
Little Birdie told me I'd find you guys here. Everything's set, ready to go, because we all pitched in.
Who all pitched in?
Franny, Mama, others?
You know what? This is our son's birthday, and we should be doing this.
Stop biting my head off. Is Daryl waiting outside?
No, he's not. He had to go to the airport to help arrange a flight for Nicole.
You couldn't do that on the phone?
Guess not.
You know what? Who cares as long as he gets Nicole here with some of the answers that we need. Yeah, all right?
Right.
Go! We got a party to go to. Come on. Let's go.
Barbara, I had to warn you, but please, don't let Gavin know what I've said. Nicole, you sound frightened. I know.
Passeport, s'il vous plaît. Passeport, s'il vous plaît. Vous étiez en Suisse?
Oui, un voyage d'affaires.
Très bien. Bienvenue à Paris.
Merci bien.
Oh, Eric, you can put things right here. I told the people that I was meeting that I was going to meet them right here.
Good evening, Miss Marcy.
Thank you very much.
Welcome home.
How you doing? Spent my entire flight worrying what the hell you told Margot.
It's okay, it's okay. I came up with the perfect motive for Gavin. I suggested that Philippe was trying to shake him down. You know, Philippe knew that Gavin was using inside information when he was trying to take over DeWitt. That's not all. I got even better news. Nicole called me. She said she's got some hot information she didn't even share with you. She says it's definitely going to nail Gavin. She's flying in on my jet tomorrow.
What kind of information?
I don't know, but I hope it's solid, because if it's not, we're going to have to go to Margot and tell her about the blackmail note, and then find out about it.
What does this woman know about dieting that maybe you don't? That you don't have to drink your breakfast, because a serving of Kellogg's Special K actually has fewer calories than a glass of the leading diet shake. In fact, the entire Special K breakfast, including fruit, skim milk, and coffee, has fewer calories than the diet shake. So, if you're going to have something special when you're trying to lose weight, shouldn't it be something special with fewer calories? Kellogg's Special K. Lose the fat.
I like the belt.
During the JCPenney Spring Wardrobe Sale, you'll find a lot of things that go great together. For her.
Terrific.
And for him.
Classic color.
She'll find separates, dresses, and suits, all at 25% off. He'll find 25% off on select suits, and a savings on select shirts and ties.
Great combination.
It's just perfect.
The JCPenney Spring Wardrobe Sale, where it all comes together.
You scum! I never want to see you again. I hate soap scum like this, so I use X14 Soap Scum Remover. It's made to get rid of disgusting soap scum. So try X14 Soap Scum Remover.
When I'm uptight, I snack like crazy, but too many calories. I gotta cool it. No problem. Wrigley Spearmint Gum has the taste I love, and just 10 little calories. Instead of snacking, I enjoy pure chewing satisfaction.
The Emmy winners. The Golden Globe winners. The year's biggest events. The faces you've made part of your evening. The programs you've made part of your life. Every night we show you our best. Now we'd like to take a moment to show you something else. Our appreciation. Thanks for making CBS America's most watched network.
Stay tuned for Guiding Light, next on most of these CBS stations. Children's clothes by Good Lad of Philadelphia. Join us tomorrow for the Emmy Award-winning As the World Turns.